You guys, what is good? Welcome back on the Uncle Sharma channel. You guys know what time it is. Usually I'm sat on that chair over there, but when I make my quick thoughts video, I'm sat on this other side of the room. And today's video is on don't listen to the fake news. I don't want to sound like Donald Trump, but it's an appeal to you, this video, just to usually I make this video before or just after the transfer window starts, after the football season has finished, but the nonsense around the news is already starting now. So I felt compelled to make this video right now. And of course, the reason why I didn't feel compelled to make this news is the even Perisic situation, where Gazzetta dello Sport, one of the top Italian sport newspapers, iconic name of course, has come out with this article saying that even Perisic has agreed to deal with Juventus to sign for them for next season, 6 million net, and there's no way of convincing him to stay anymore. And that is the fake news that I'm talking about. Gazzetta and a lot of other publications, not just Gazzetta, how their business works. They have to print something every day. That's their business. They have to post something every day on their website. They have to gain traction to their website in some way every single day. I've worked for football websites. I work for Sempre or work with Sempre Inter. I know how these things work, and it works. These clickbait titles do work. It gains traction, it gains attention. Like today, I see people panicking, Inter fans especially panicking about the Perisic situation. And why not? Hearing that one of your best players, your MVP of this season, is going to your arch rivals, that causes pain. But you Gazzetta, are they a good source? In my opinion, no. In the tier of my sources, I would probably put them towards the bottom, although they are a very reputable publication, one of the most popular in Italy, but it doesn't mean that they are accurate. And in this case, they are not accurate, because it has been reported now by multiple sources, high tier sources that I rank higher, like Di Marzio, Pedulla, Biazin, other Inter hemisphere journalists, that nothing has moved in the Perisic situation. He hasn't accepted Inter's offer yet, but Inter need to sit down with him once again, and his priority number one is still Inter. He hasn't spoken or agreed anything with any other club, so don't believe any of this kind of stuff. Whether he actually goes to Juventus, I don't know about that. In the future, that could happen. That may as well happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'll say that on camera, and I'm sure someone will clip me in the future, but I don't think Perisic is going to Juventus, but we'll see. But I just want to say, whether it's Corriere dello Sport, Gazzetta, Repubblica, any of these, a lot of these reputable Italian newspapers, they have to gain traction, create clicks, clickbait, and this is what they've done very successfully with this Perisic story, because since he said it, in the Coppa Italia final, his comments have just opened the floodgates to everyone to just speculate, and I don't blame them. But I just want to tell you guys to just, calm down a little bit. Don't believe everything that you read. It's not, some things may have some truth to it. Some things may have complete no truth to it. Read them, understand whether there's any logic to what they're saying, who is the source, who's writing it, who's the author as well. Some of the Gazzetta have not just one person Gazzetta, there's many writers and journalists that are part of Gazzetta, and some of them are more more reputable or more trustworthy than others. And this is how it's going to be, or somewhere, especially with Inter. We know how it is, guys. Gazzetta themselves a few months ago were saying that Inter going to have to make 100 million euros worth of sales to kind of balance out the books this season once again. And now just yesterday or today's article I read, they're saying that, oh no, their accounting looks a lot in better condition, and they might not even have to sell anyone this summer. So you see these guys flip-flopping, and that's also how it is. The transfer market is a constantly evolving thing. I saw today Romeo Gresti, who works for goal.com, he's one of the most reputable sources for Juve, and in October he tweeted that, guys, Dybala's renewal to Juventus with Juventus is done 101%. That's what he said, or even 110, can't remember. But yeah, he was like certain. But that was the truth at that time, because everything was agreed with Dybala and Juventus, but then things changed and Juve pulled back their offer. And people obviously now are making fun of Romeo Agresti, but that's the transfer market is a constantly evolving thing. Gazzetta just a few weeks ago said Rudiger to Juventus, 100% done, all it needs is the medical, and now mud in their face a couple of weeks ago when it's actually he's going to Real Madrid. And you know, those are the ones where, you know, they just kind of pull out these headlines. It feels like, whether there's any truth to them or not. Maybe Juve talked to him, but from what I understand, there was never any agreement with Juve because his salary demands are way out of Juve's reach. So that's what it is. That's the game, and the game is the game. So I don't blame them, but at the same time, I just want you guys to be, you know, understanding of what the situation is. And yeah, that's it, guys. I hope I didn't ramble on too much, but I just felt like I really needed to make this video to warn you guys off the summer up ahead. It's never easy being an Inter fan. Inter are always in the middle of, you know, the news, and it's easy to generate traffic and clickbait using Inter. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, what you think of this whole situation. As always, guys, I'll see you for the next one. Calma ragazzi, calma, calma. Don't believe the fake news. Ciao ragazzi, always Forza Inter.